Hello and welcome to this gentle chair yoga class. We're going to use a tennis ball today, so grab one if you have one, and let's get started. Beginning in a comfortable seated position, wriggle the buttock flesh away, sit up tall, roll the shoulders, turn the palms up, close your eyes or look downcast. Become aware of the environment, the sounds around you. Become aware of the shape of your body. Notice your mind this morning. What feelings are showing up for you today? And beneath all of that, drop into the ocean of silent potential. Allow an intention to form for today's practice. Bring your awareness to your breath. Notice the breath moving in and out of your nostrils. Feel the breath cooler as it comes in and warmer as it goes out. Follow that breath inside. Notice where you feel it moving. Is it moving in your belly? Your midriff? Your rib cage? Your chest? Your back? Or anywhere else? And we'll begin to count the length of our breath. So we'll breathe in for 3 and out for 3. If that's too much, do 2 and 2. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3. We'll try to lengthen it, going for 4 if that feels comfortable. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Stay with that, or we'll move up to 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay with that, or we'll move up to 6. This will be our last one. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're practicing Samastihi, an even length breath in and out. You're going to pick the number that works for you. And intellectually, I'll share that the scientific research shows that a 5 or 6 second count in and out each aligns all the systems in your body and aligns you with the harmonic resonance of Mother Earth. But if you can't do 6 now, don't worry about it. It's something to aim for over time. So pick your number, we'll do an even count breath, and the even count breath will create balance in your body and mind. Allow the practice to melt away. Observe the after effects. You might notice your breath is deeper and slower, and your mind feels calmer. And you can come back to this practice anytime during class or off the mat. Particularly when we're resting between asanas, that would be a good time to remember to come back to that even count breath. We're sitting up very tall. Let's let the chin get heavy. And then lift the chin towards the sky. Moving slowly and mindfully. Coming to your edge, a place of interesting stretch. And back to center. Let's look over one shoulder. And back the other way. And come to stillness. Sitting up very tall, shoulders relaxed. Let your ear come over to one side. Feel the stretch in the side of your neck. Exhale, release the tension. Come on back up and ear the other way. Come back to center, bringing your ear over. If you want a little more stretch, the hand comes diagonally behind you. Press your fingertips into the floor. Deepen the stretch. Inhale up. Change sides, ear to shoulder, hand behind you on a diagonal, pressing the fingertips into the floor. Breathing into the stretch. And back to center. You can choose either of those variations or the next level, pressing the wall away, bringing your arm up shoulder height. Feel the stretch in the arm as well as in the neck. Inhale to center. Stretch up tall, ear to shoulder, and press the other hand away. And back to center. Let's bring the shoulders up to the ears, tilt the head back. We'll open and close the jaw as big as you can. Releasing tension in the jaw. And let's move the jaw from side to side. And lift the head, relax the shoulders, notice how you feel. Bring the hands behind the head, interlacing the fingers. If that doesn't work, you can put your hands on your shoulders. Reach back with the elbows, lifting the chest. Deep breath into the open front of the body. And then elbows come in, shin tucks, broadening the upper back. Inhale and open. And curl in. Let's reach the elbows back, lift the chin and broaden the chest, strengthening our postural muscles. And bring the elbows in and tuck the chin, lengthening and broadening the upper back. And back to center, drop the hands to the shoulders. We'll do some shoulder circles. Feel the connection of your breath to the movement of your arms. Arms go back and up, the breath comes in. And the arms come forward and down, the breath goes out. And let's reverse. Let's bring the elbows into kiss and press them. And rest. Let's switch legs. Bring the hands to the floor behind you, squeeze your shoulder blades, lift you apart. Inhale tall and exhale, stretch over. Inhale back up. Let's bring one hand to the floor and the other arm alongside the ear. Almost stretch to the side. Reach up and bring the other arm across. And back to center. Sitting up nice and tall, let's bring one hand to the knee, the other. Floor behind you. And back to center. And bring the opposite hand across, the hand to the floor by your tailbone. And back to center. Let's pick up the leg and we'll open and close the knee. And then holding on to the leg, you can have one hand on the floor or hold both. Open the leg out and back. Or you can hold the foot and get the straight leg, almost straight leg. And let's bring that leg in and we'll rock the baby, holding with your hands or your elbows. Let's bring that one down and we'll change sides. So opening and closing the leg here. And knee. And then opening the hip joint, opening the leg out from side to side. You can hold the back of your leg or grab your foot or ankle. Or if you have a strap, you could use a strap. Now let's bring that leg in, holding with the hands or the elbows, pressing out through the ball of your big toe, pulling the knee towards the chest towards the knee. And let's bring that leg down and come into butterfly. And we'll gently open and close the legs. And come to stillness and take all that in. Bring the hands to the floor behind you and squeeze the shoulder blades together once again. Or if you want a little more challenge, you can pick the hips up, still pressing the heart forward, the hips forward. Strengthening your upper body, pressing the knees back and enjoying that lovely stretch. And come back down. And we'll come forward. So the closer your heels are to your pelvis, the more challenge it is. The further out, the easier it is. We'll inhale tall and begin to walk forward with a straight spine, lifting the chest, breathing into the stretch. It will be intense in the inner thighs. Feel that tension dissolving with the breath. And then rounding over towards your feet. Inhale back up. Come to a nice, comfortable, easy position, easy pose, or whatever you like. And we'll grab our ball. Take Thunderbolt for a while. Change things up. And bring one arm out, holding the ball. We're going to make some circles. Circling the wrist. And circle back the other way. I'm going to turn the palm up and turn the ball towards you, stretching the back of your wrist. And then you're going to turn the palm down as if you're giving that ball away. Turn, curling the wrist in, bringing the ball towards you. And opening the wrist. And one more time, curling the ball in. And giving the ball away. Let's rest that arm. That's a lot of work. Bring the other arm up. We'll circle. You could even be doing this portion of the chair, class in a chair if your legs are tired of sitting in easy pose. And we'll circle back the other way. Turn the palm up, curl your wrist in towards you so you're looking at the ball. And flex the wrist as if you're giving the ball away. Turn the wrist in. And flex the wrist away. And bring the ball in towards you. And give the ball away. And rest. I'm going to come a little closer for this next one. So we're going to strengthen our fingers. You're going to hold the ball. We call this the C squeeze because you can see through it, and you're also making a C shape with your fingers. So the ball, you're holding the ball on top and bottom with the thumb and one finger, and you're pressing into the ball. And Jennifer's throwing the ball and doing retrieving with Mocha. And then let's go to the next finger, squeezing the middle finger and the thumb. And the ring finger's a little harder, squeezing the ring finger and the thumb. So you want to try to get the, rather than flat like that, you want to try to get rounded like that. So we're getting that C shape. So you're pressing into the tip of your finger there. And now we're going to try the pinky and the thumb. And let's just shake that hand out. And we'll do the other side. So making the C, pressing the finger, first finger and the thumb together. And let's switch and get the second finger and the thumb, pressing the pad of your finger into the ball. And let's switch to the ring finger, getting a little harder here. And pressing the pinky and the thumb. And shake that hand out. All right, good job. I'm going to go back onto the mat. And we'll place the ball under the knee. And we'll massage the top of the knee. So we're bringing energy into our kneecaps. Stimulating acupressure points. And then we're going to keep that ball in the fold of the knee and just give that knee a squeeze with the ball in there. Again, we're pressing into some acupressure points back there. Just nice breathe into that. A little bit of pressure. You can control how much pressure by how tightly you squeeze. And let's release that. And feel the openness in the back of your leg. Isn't that wonderful? And let's bring the ball under the other knee and we'll massage that knee. I really should know more about knees and I don't, but I do know that BKS Iyengar, one of the great asana teachers of our age, in class, he used to go around and sort of stretch the back of people's knees. So an open back of knee is very important for some reason. I just can't tell you why, but it felt good, didn't it, to open the back of it? Maybe the next time I'm with an Iyengar teacher, I'll ask her more. And let's, keeping the ball in the fold of the knee, bring the leg in as tight as you would like to give yourself a nice knee squeeze. Breathing into the sensation. And let's release that. Feel the openness in the back of your knee. Just put the ball to the side for a minute. We'll windshield wiper the legs. And let's come over onto our hands and knees. Come to table. And let's just wake up the front of our ankles. And then walk back onto your heels. And if it works for you, lift your knees and stretch the front of your ankles that way. And then come back into table. And let's do some little hip circles and cat circles. So you can make this as big or small as you want. A hip circle is just here. Cat circle gets the whole body involved. Let's circle the other way. And coming to stillness, we'll come into a nice dog tilt. Turn the toes over, we'll press up into a downward facing dog if you like, or you can stay in dog tilt. Always feel free to take child if you get tired. Inhale back down into table, press back into child. Inhale into table, coming into a dog tilt, turn the toes over. Deep breath, lifting the knees and pressing back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Feel the thighs pressing back, the hip creases pressing back, the shoulder blades flattening on your back, pressing into the base of your index finger. Come back down into table and back into child. We'll do one final one, and we'll turn this into a transition into standing forward bend. So, and have your ball handy because we'll use that in a minute too. Here we go, lifting the knees and the tailbone, drawing the belly in, pressing back, lovely spinal stretch. You'll tilt your tailbone towards the sky and your heart towards the mat. And then walk yourself forward into, well, to the middle of your mat in a forward fold with the ball nearby. Bring your hands to your thighs and round up. And come into Tadasana. Lift the toes and spread them wide, relax them down, lift the arches. Eyes open or closed. We're going to start with bamboo in the wind, just letting the body sway forward, backward, side to side, circle. You just let the body sway however the wind is blowing in your apartment. Feel your connection to the earth, the safety that you feel as you let your weight shift from side to side or forward and back. And then come to stillness with the weight even on all four corners of your feet. And then pick up one foot and place it on the ball, and we'll roll that ball forward and back, and you should feel more stable and able to do this. Although if you need to hold on to something while we're doing this, please go ahead. If you find any sore spots, just dig in. And let's put the ball underneath the ball of the foot with the toes wrapped around it and lean forward a little bit. Feel the stretch in the back of your leg. And close your eyes again if you feel safe to do so. And let's roll that ball back and place the heel on the ball and lean into that. And then one more time, we'll roll up and back. And let's place that foot on the floor and feel the openness in the foot compared to the other one. Big difference. Okay, and then we'll switch legs. So rolling the ball back and forth under the other foot. Digging in any place where you feel soreness. And Matt keeps rolling with the ball. Let's place the ball under the ball of your foot and lean into it. And come on back up, bring the ball under the heel. Lean into that. And one more quick roll back and forth. And then let's bring the ball between the feet. Between the heels. Find your drishti. Come on up onto your toes. And widen those toes first. And come on up. And if you like, adding your arms. Or hooking your thumbs. Might be a fun thing to do too. And down. Let's put the ball away for a little while, but we're going to come back to it at the end. I've got a real treat for you. Okay, once again, I got straight out my mat. Let's come to the top of our mats. We're going to take a half salute into a lunge. So we'll start on the right. Inhale and reach to the sky. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, send your right leg back into a lunge. And let's lower that knee to the floor. And we'll do a toe hamstring stretch. Inhale forward, coming into a nice low lunge. Keeping your right hand on the floor, let's pull the left hip crease back and stretch up. Bring that hand back down. You can do a second set of that, or lift your back knee, press back, nose to knee here. Inhale, forward high lunge or low lunge. And at any point, you can put the knee on the floor or pick the knee up. Bringing the right hand to the floor, left hand to the hip crease, coming into a revolved side angle. Drawing your knee towards the midline and spinning your body towards the sky. Let's bring that hand down, rock back to spring forward, stretch over the legs. We'll hang here for a breath or two. This is our recuperation pose. And bring your hands to your sides. We'll roll up. Feeling good? Coming back to Tadasana. And we'll do the left side. Bring the hands to the heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, lift your chest and head. Send your left leg back into a lunge. Lower the knee gently to the floor. Lift your front toes as you press back, nose to knee, toe hamstring stretch. Inhale forward, low lunge, shoulders down and heart lifted, looking up past your eyebrows. You can do a second set of that or lift your back knee and press back, reaching your back heel towards the floor and your nose towards your knee. This is a great series to use that equal count breath. Come forward into a high or a low lunge. And with the knee on the floor or lifted, left hand under your shoulder, right hand to your hip crease, spin and reach. Bring the hand back down, rock back to spring forward, surrender over the legs. This is our recuperation here. Inhale back up. Hands to heart. Take it in. Let's come down onto our mats on our backs. Few breaths here. And let's reach the arms and legs towards the sky, and we'll do some seaweed. So if you can, you're also doing opposite arm and leg. So actually, I'm kind of weird. I'm saying opposite arm and leg, and it's the same arm and leg. I don't know. Do whatever works for you.
in one sense, it's opposite arm and leg, depending on what your reference point is. Because one leg's coming forward and one leg's coming back, so we're crossing. And on the other hand, it's kind of like puppet strings, at least the way I'm doing it. So see how your body wants to do it. Just a little bit of flow here, a little bit of an inversion, a little bit of fun. And let's bring those legs in, give yourself a hug. Let's do an easy rock from side to side. And let's come into happy baby. Continue rocking if you like. And let's bring the soles of the feet together, pulling the ankles towards you and the knees away. And let's lower the legs to the floor, knees to one side, coming into an easy spinal twist. And let's come back to center. Push the knees out and lower them the other way. Remember, we're trying to get one knee stacked right over the other so that the hip is stacked vertically, and then we're spinning from our waist and rib cage, not from our hips. And if you need a prop under this arm, or just bringing your hand to your hip, it's a little more challenging when you get the alignment right. Can't turn as far because you don't have the hips in it now. Inhale back to center. Get what you need for Shavasana. And come lie down. You can stay here as long as you like. And when you're ready, slowly begin to bring some movement back into your fingers and toes. Gently move and stretch in whatever way feels good to you. Place your feet on the floor. And roll to one side. And make your way to a seated position. Namaste.